is irritating. This is irritating. I hope and I pray that one day that something will touch on the people that are being in charge to look into this particular issue and see what they can do about it. Now our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison, not even arrested as he should be, adopted, kidnapped, and the whole world is keeping silent. What a shame. What a shame. I was thinking there are people that have conscience. People with conscience are still living. They are still somewhere. So I plead all of you to come up with a very good idea. Any step that you have to come up that will end this situation once and for all, we will be very happy for it. I thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
I send my greetings to all Biafrans all over the world. My greetings as well goes to our comrade Simon Eba for your wonderful job. We are today showing our support, our solidarity to the restoration of Biafran state. We are showing our solidarity to the our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are also calling on friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, to stand up for what is right. The truth of the matter is that Nigeria was consecrated on the altar of corruption right from inception. We have endured that subjugation. We have endured that torture. We have endured that brainwash for so long. It is actually good that children of God are waking up this time, rather too late, but better late than never. We are calling for the restoration of the state of Biafra. We are no longer comfortable with the marriage with one Nigeria. The British, against our will, joined us with the people who want us dead. You know, we have been crying, we have been shouting, we have been speaking out, and somehow there is this blanket silence from the international community who pretended that they don't see or they don't know what is happening. As a matter of fact, I want to tell the Biafrans that everybody in this world knows your history, but sadly, Biafrans themselves don't know their own history. From my own point of view, that is the reason for this silence. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to be in charge of your destiny, in charge of your land, in charge of your peoplehood. And that is why we are saying that enough is enough, that this struggle will not end until the absolute restoration of the state of Biafra. We are keeping on, and we encourage the good people of the world, lovers of freedom, friends and well-wishers, to partner in this effort. There is not much one can do about it. We thank God for who has given us a Jesus of our time. That was actually the situation in the neighborhood of 2,000 years ago, when a young African rose to fight the Roman occupation of the land of the blacks. Sadly, the Greco-Roman authorities rewrote history. They presented us a white Messiah who, even when we pray, when we fast, even the blue-eyed white Jesus pretends that he doesn't see us. And I want to tell people of the world, as a traditionalist, one of the principal brainwash or game they played on our psyche is to tell us to pray for our enemies. For donkey years, we have been praying for our enemies. although the sacred scripture of our ancestors asks us not to allow our enemy go behind us with a machete. In other words, to fight your enemy. But the missionaries succeeded in turning our brain around. We keep praying for our enemies and they keep killing us. It is high time we question all these junks they brought to us. It is high time we even start to question the religion they brought to us. Is it actually helping us? Is it actually improving our humanity? You know, I call on Africans, I call on Biafrans to look backwards to their own. The self-identity has eroded us. The self-consciousness has eroded us. That is why we must begin to appreciate our own. We must begin to appreciate who we are. We must begin to appreciate our history and our heritage. Thank you, good people. Thank you, lovers of freedom. Thank you, Biafrans. And thank you once more, Comrade Simon Eba. Keep the fire burning. We are all standing in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we say Biafra must be free.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
In fact, I don't know what to say, but I must say something. I must speak out. Yes. I must say something. Nnamdi Kanu needs to be released. He needs to come out from that zoo called Nigeria. I need him out. Yes. I am not hearing the voice of Mazi again. For how long now? Will Nigeria hold him? For how long now? I am crying. Britain. I am crying. Leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Nigeria, leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Yes. He has not done something. He has not done anything. He has not killed any human being. For humiliating him this way. Nnamdi Kanu is not like all this Janjaweed, all this Boko Haram, killing innocent people, raping our daughters, raping our children, kidnapping our children. We need the whole world. We need the international world to come to our rescue. Our brothers and sisters have been destroyed. They have killed us enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I need the man Nnamdi Kanu out. I want him out. I need him out. I need him out. Yes. I am not hearing the voice of Oyente again. I am not hearing his voice again. I need him out. I don't want him to be killed. Yes. I don't want him to be killed. The whole world, you are watching. You are watching our children dying. You are watching the innocent souls in Biafra land. They have killed us so much. We need our freedom. We need our freedom. We want to go home. We want to go home. In fact, I am tired. I am tired to be in a strange land. I want to go my home. I want to go my home. My new nation. My country Biafra. My country Biafra. I want to go. I want to go. And we must go. We must go. And we must go. We must go. And we must go. There's a song we want to sing. Yes. There's a song we have for our leader and for all the Biafrans. Anyị bụ ndị agha Biafra, n'ime ọbara Jizọs anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Anyị bụ ndị agha Biafra, n'ime ọbara Jizọs anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Anyị bụ ndị agha Biafra, n'ime ọbara Jizọs anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Oh hell, Biafra! Oh hell, Biafra! Biafra, we held it.
This side of zone, we are very formidable. My name is Victor Uchechukobika. I am from Ibere in Umuahia province, Biafra land. We are very formidable. We are very formidable. Düsseldorf zone is very formidable. Westphalen is very formidable. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
You cannot crush Biafra.
At all.
You cannot cover us up.
At all, at all.
You can't bury us.
Yes, sir.
We are unstoppable.
Yes, sir.
We are unstoppable.
Yes, sir.
We are unlimited.
Yes,
we
sir.
will move forward.
Yes,
we will
sir.
crush everyone.
Yes, sir.
If you could catch Nnamdi Kanu, why couldn't you catch all the,
Yes, sir.
all the Boko Harams when they were kidnapping our families and killing them? If you can catch it, why can't you catch all the kidnappers in Nigeria? Why can't you catch Boko Haram? But you can catch Nnamdi Kanu because he's a freedom fighter. He speaks the truth, and the truth is bitter. This truth is bitter, and he will not stop speaking.
Yes,
even
sir.
where he is, he will come out and speak the truth.
Yes,
you can't
sir.
stop him. You can't stop him because Biafra United will stand.
Amen.
Biafra United will stand.
We say.
Biafra United will stand.
We say.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Chukwu.
Just of here.
Obogo vive. We believe it. If it I 10 minutes, ngwa.
All hail Biafra.
Till battery out.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra we heard you.
All hail Biafra. I don't have much to say. The only thing I have to say, I just have only one question to ask Nigeria. Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Nigeria is a giant of Africa, but ruled by old Fulani man, by illiterate man. What are they? Nigeria, I want to tell you people, ICC, I want you people to come for our rescue. I want to talk to you people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist.
No.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist.
He's not. No.
Rather, bandits and Boko Haram, they are the people terrorizing the country.
Yes.
But Buhari and their Janjaweed Fulanis, you only see them, but they cannot say anything. Nigeria is a giant of Africa, but leading by an old illiterate man. What are they? Nigeria is the only country that produces more than 10,000 graduates every year and more than thousands of lawyers and barristers, but they don't have law. Nigeria is a lawless country. I want ICC to look into this matter and let them free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Rather, Nigeria, Buhari is a terrorist. Buhari is the one supporting the Boko Haram.
Yes.
Buhari is the one supporting the Fulanis.
Yes.
Buhari is the one leading the terrorists.
Yes.
Buhari is the one leading the Fulanis.
Yes.
Buhari is the one using the Nigerian money to supply ammunition to Fulani, to Boko Haram,
Yes.
in order to terrorize our country,
Yes.
in order to terrorize our land.
Yes.
The Buhari and their people, the Fulani Janjaweed, they are the people raping our mothers,
Yes.
raping our sisters,
Yes.
raping our mothers. Our mothers cannot go to farm again. Our mothers cannot go to farm work again. Our people, they are afraid to go out because of Fulani, because of Buhari and their brothers. We are calling on ICC to look into this matter and free us. We, Biafra, we want to go.
Yes,
we
yes,
are tired of Nigeria.
Yes,
we are tired of Nigeria. We don't want to be one again.
Yes.
Nigeria is like a marriage, and if you are tired of your marriage, you have to seek for divorce.
Yes, sir.
Now we need for divorce. We want
Yes,
to go.
sir.
We don't want to be in that stupid marriage. We don't want to be in that stupid country. That stupid country corrupted by British. We don't want to be with them again. We want to go.
Yes.
Please, we call on ICC to come into this matter.
Yes,
Let
sir.
them free our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes,
For a
sir.
long time now, we never hear from him. We never hear his voice. But we have only one word to tell them. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that zoo called Nigeria, no living soul, nobody will have rest of mind. We are going to give them whatever they want. Enough is enough. Let them leave us. We want to go.
Yes, sir.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
hail
The only thing we need is Biafra. The only thing we need is referendum.
Yes, sir.
Let them do referendum.
Yes, sir.
Let the people decide where they want to go.
Yes, sir.
Let the people decide where they feel like to go.
Yes, sir.
Nigerian marriage is tired. We Biafra, we want to go.
Yes,
We
sir.
are afraid to go to farm work. Our mothers are being raped every day. But British people, they are seeing all these things, but they cannot say anything. Now we are tired, we feel like to go. Nigeria is the only country that produces more than 10,000 graduates every year. More than thousands of barristers and lawyers every year. But rather, they are still a lawless country. Nigeria is a stupid country, colonized by British. We are tired of them. Nigeria is a giant of Africa, led by illiterate Fulani man. We are now calling on ICC to come and set us free. All hail Biafra!
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 Thank you.
All hail Biafra!
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra!
All hail Biafra.
IPOB,
One family.
we are one family all over the world, and we are just passing the message for the world to hear and listen to us. We are telling them it is a moment that our leader has to be free. It is a time that we all Biafrans all over the world are agitating, asking for the freedom of entire Africa, not just Biafra alone. But particularly Biafrans have been persecuted. We have been murdered in numbers, killed. Our women have been raped. Our children have been killed. Our children cannot longer go to school safely. And because of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we all have awoken. We have known the injustice people on us for years, that we have been keeping quiet due to we don't have somebody who will come openly to open our eyes. And now we have our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have enlightened us, letting us know what is happening in our premises, how Fulani herdsmen and the Janjaweed, the elders in Kaba,
Supported by Nigeria government.
who they are all doing everything possible to subdue us, to keep us in darkness, to keeping us as one people, as Nigeria, which we are never. Right from the time, starting from the Ojukwu, who saw the vision, exactly what is happening today, and tell us which many of our fathers who are saboteurs, just like it is happening today. Ojukwu rose and fight strongly like a man to free us. And due to the infidel and infidels that we have in our midst, who are all saboteurs, they sabotage Ojukwu, but with a little effort, we are able to push. And so many of us today, as you can see all over the world, both those that believe and those that don't believe, they have seen the injustice and they have seen everything that is happening. So we, Biafrans of today, this generation, will say should we allow the Fulani Janjaweed, the Fulani terrorists, the bandit, the Fulani herdsmen, the elites in northern state of Nigeria, as the zoo call them, we cannot allow them to take over our inheritance. We cannot allow them to take over our ancestral lands. We cannot allow them to ever come close to what our father left in our hands. Our ancestors are proud of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our ancestors are proud of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And to every IPOB members who is stand this strong, despite the injustice, and we will definitely overcome. We will overcome. We want to tell them, whether they like it or not, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must leave. Biafra must come. Biafra must be actualized. There is nothing that will hinder it anymore. We have awoken and nothing can ever take us back anymore. We are speaking it before the world that they will hear us, whether they like it or not. Because I don't know the reason why the Britain government has to go in referendum to be separated from European Union, which they are the corner pillar that formed it. I could remember in 2016 when Britain government started the journey of referendum that we are agitating to be separated from European Union. And I asked, how can Britain government who formed European Union be the one to force us for the camp? And the right question that comes to my mind is this. Britain did that in order to keep holding Africa captive. Biafrans are coming up in numbers all over the world. To every nation you can make mention of, we Biafrans are there. We participate in every civil society all over the world. We are for good of the society of every nation. Our food is being touched. Why and how should we keep being under cage in our own land? Why would we allow Britain government to keep sucking our milks and oils? We say no to that. We say no to that. And we are calling on European unions. So far they know the right thing to do in order to save life, to make it look like a civilized world. We want to tell them that we are not part of the wayward world, which they call us. We are not part of it. Come to intelligence all over the world, Biafrans have been mentioned. Come to education, Biafrans have been mentioned. To which or whatever you can make mention of, we participate in every civil society. Why do we keep living under slavery? They told us so many years ago that slavery is gone and gone forever. But what we are experiencing today all over the world is modern slavery. Thousands of our youth are all over the world roaming around with no job. We are all over the world doing everything possible to succeed, both legal and illegal. Our Biafrans, our youth, have been not given the resident permit to wherever they went to residence. Even as a refugees, we have been denied the right to live, the right to work, the right to associate in every meaningful life in the country. But we live by strong and by faith. We keep making effort to change the society. We keep making effort to change everything, to change everything that comes under our own hand. We keep struggling, believing to live for better. We keep fighting that our children should live to inherit what our father left. Today, we are being killed in numbers, and the world keeps keeping quiet over this. I don't know why 3.5 million Biafrans being killed so many years ago, and up to today, they are still maltreating us. They are still treating us like non-people and system. We, the generation of people all over the world, and God and soul, we, the generation of Biafran, in wherever we are today, we are telling the world that our fathers have been killed, but we are saying no, that our life cannot go down until we get what we want, and what we want is Biafra. There are many thousands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all over the world today, which I am one among, and I am telling them, from what I have learned from Prince Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I have learned a lot. I am one of the students, being coached to know my right, being coached to speak for the right of my people, being coached never to take bribe and sell my children to the white people. And we are saying no to white supremacy over our nation. We are saying no to slavery, where they are caging us. We are saying no to injustice, where they have placed on us. And we are saying no to one Nigeria with life voice. Nigeria is never won and can never be won. If we can remember the day of amalgamation in 1914, our fathers, who we are rightly stand, said no to it. If we can remember Abrui Accord, where the issue was raised by great Odumegwu Ojukwu. Even though Ojukwu is gone, but he's still living in us. He's the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a voice all over the world. And he's the reason why so many of us youth and children of the Igbos and every tribe that relates with Igbos are saying, Biafra is our nation. Biafra is our nation. That rising sun is our inheritance. That rising sun called Biafra land is our heritage. The sun can never come from the east and die in the east. The sun must come from the east and spread the world. And that is what we are saying today. Biafra lies the freedom of Africa. Biafra lies the freedom of entire Africa. Biafra lies the freedom of entire black man race. We are saying today, free Biafra, free Biafra, free Biafra, free IPOB leader, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Biafra all over the world, free Biafra all over the world. Free IPOB in the detention camp. I want to also use this opportunity to remind the leaders of the world, how can a man be under his own nation and live in a refugee camp? How can a man be under his own inherited land and live as a slave? We are saying no to this.
No.
As you know, we said no. We said no because we have come to the knowledge of the white man. And they know the right thing to do. We are calling them to do the right thing. Because I said, it's not all about those who they are hearing from today. We must cry like all those who are seeing the future of their children being caged. We will cry. We might have nothing to do. But I am telling them, and I am reminding them the word of Martin Luther King. We said, the vision he saw must surely come to pass. He said, there will be a time his children will mingle with a white man and tell them their sins face to face without being afraid. He reminded them that he might be persecuted, but his children cannot be killed and be kept under cage. We have a dream, we are Biafrans. And the dream we have is that we have a number of children here in Western world who will definitely ask for the field of their fathers that have been taken away from their land. Our children who are coming up in Europe, who are coming up in Asia, who are coming up in America, who are coming up in the Midwest, who are coming up all over the world. A day will come where they will stand in one accord and demand for the justice for their fathers. We want to tell them that today our voice might be sound, they might not listen to us, but our children will come with action. They will definitely come with action to bring justice to their parents. Justice must be done. And our children must know this. We will teach them in a way that they will know exactly what we are fighting for. We are fighting for our freedom. We are not terrorists like Nigeria government called us, the zoo. We are not in competition with any leaders of the world.
Just asking you simple questions.
If they are helping us, if they are jealousy, not to free us is because of our violence and every of our God-given. They should free us because we are ready to trade with every world that is willing to trade with us in peace. We are not ready to make any trouble. We are not creating violence. Just like we are being guided by the police today. Just we are being guided by the white people who understand that what we are calling for is the right and our right belonging states. So we are saying, let them hear us. Let them hear us. To the every voice that is rising, that is taking part in this freedom call, should know that our children will ever live to remember them. I also want to ask a question to the foolish Africans, to the foolish leaders of Africans who always like to celebrate the past and not the present. Today, Nelson Mandela become one in history who have been celebrated all over the world. And they are quickly forgetting that Nelson Mandela was persecuted and sent to prison 21 years.
27.
27 years, I mean to say. They forget that, but today Nelson Mandela is being placed in every white man land, even to the door of those that persecute him. Today it's happening before us in the case of Prince Mazin Amdekanu, who is leader of IPOB. And instead of us to rise in one accord and stand with him, to speak for the justice, to speak for the freedom, to call for what belongs to us. Many of us are moving ahead, collecting peanuts out of their wealth. How can you go behind to collect what belongs to you as a bribe? How can you go behind to ask for bribe over your own inheritance? What are you going to get when you are sabotaging your brother who wanted to be in total in charge of your belonging? Our fathers, they create Africa and they call it a continent. How can a continent be manipulated to be subdued and live under other continent. Today we understand that European nations have shared African countries among themselves. Today we understand that Europeans have shared African countries among themselves and how they govern us. But we are saying no to this. We are saying no to this. Except you want to come openly and tell us that slavery is still in church and in tide for us to know a better way to go in trade by barter. But when you say we are free, let us be free indeed. When you say slavery is no more, let us free and live freely like a free people. Why must you interfere in everything that has to do with our life? Do you ever care of the future of Africa? Today, every manner of things is being introduced to us. And when it's being manipulated all over the world, it's being called African made. When everything is bad, they call it a black man. But when it is good, they call it a white man. I want to ask, when and how long should we let this continue? We are saying no to that. Free Biafrans. Free Biafrans. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I also want to let this. I also want to sound this to the ear of the Zoo government. I want to sound it with no apology. Just like so many of us have made up our mind, the country concerned, Biafra must exist. Too many of us today have said Biafra or death. And we are standing strong on that. I want to sound this great warning that it may take 1,000 years for a man to cry, but one day a man must wipe out his tears and stand for what he is sure that he rightly owns. We have cried for so many years. It is time that we say we can no longer shed tears for Nigeria government. We can no longer shed tears. We are calling that they may listen to us today. The time is now. The time is now. Anything beyond this is going into what they have been seeking for. They have been bargaining. They have been bargaining. They have been bargaining for war. And that war, we have been patiently enough not to embark on. But anything that made them force us on it, we are saying, all life must go. All life will go down just for our freedom to be achieved. It doesn't matter who we involve. Freedom is being given and freedom is being taken. But when freedom is being denied, freedom is being taken. And we are saying we will take our freedom. We will take our freedom. Free Biafra! Free Biafra! Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu! We are telling them, today is being given. If Nigeria government know the best to do, and they claim they are the master of the game, we will tell them that we change the game before them. We will tell them that we are wiser than the wisest. We are tell them that we are braver than the bravest. We are tell them that we are like lion that never fear any animal in the zoo. We will tell them that hand to hand, we are ready to battle. Wisdom to wisdom, we are ready to engage. Stand foot to foot, we will march. We will tell them that we are children. We are the prize that can never be subdued forever. We are telling them on this. We are telling them this, that they may hear us now. Our cry today is for our children. We are telling the two government who are always made mention of constitution. The constitution you formed are made to be for a particular people and against a particular people. That constitution we all know that is made to favor the Hausas. It's made to favor the Fulani. That constitution you always know to make us know that you are leading a certain people by constitution. We are saying no to that constitution. We have never taken part of that constitution, and we will never be part of that constitution. We will be free. We must be free, and we are free people. Like we all know, Biafra is hardly mentioned in death, but today, Biafra can be mentioned all over the world. Biafra can mention all over the world. Through the food of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not just the reason why I always point out, not just Biafra. You can see Odudu West rising up today. You can see Middle Belt clamoring for freedom. You can see even the Hausas, who are real Hausas, who were part of that amalgamation, who we strongly believe that they are part of Nigeria, are also calling for independence of their own Ariwa nation. So why are we not going on this? You always say of constitution. Hausa man say he want to be free. Hausa man say he don't want to be in Nigeria. Yoruba man say he don't want to be in Nigeria. Edo say they don't want to be in Nigeria. Delta man say he don't want to be in Nigeria. A river man say he don't want to be in Nigeria. Igbo man say he don't want to be in Nigeria. Who is in Nigeria? Nobody. Who is in Nigeria? Nobody. Nobody today that is holding Nigeria passport all over the world that is proud of that passport.
I'm ashamed of their passport.
Nobody all over the world that is holding a Nigeria passport that is proud of it. You cannot be a citizen of a German. You cannot be a German and you travel in every other nation and you cannot be proud of the passport you are holding. Even if it is a resident permit, a 1-year resident permit, you are proud to say you come from a Dutchland. If you are holding a Britain resident permit, wherever you travel to, you will say you are proud to be a Briton. If you are holding any nation, even to the country called Niger, if you have their resident, you will say you are proud to be in Niger. But today nobody is proud to answer in Nigeria.
I'm ashamed of Nigeria.
Nobody is proud to bring out Nigeria passport in the public and say it's in Nigeria.
I'm ashamed.
So why? And I am asking, who is in Nigeria?
Nobody.
Who is in Nigeria?
Nobody.
Nobody is in Nigeria.
Only Fulani.
The Fulani that are claiming to be in Nigeria today are missionaries. Who they call to come in number, to collaborate and take over Nigeria. And because we are Biafrans and we are saying freedom for Biafrans, they are coming over our lands, fighting us to take over. And we are saying no to that. Our central land must be secure. ESN is our security and they must fight. They must fight to take over to whatever it takes. It doesn't matter how many soldiers the whole government sends. It doesn't matter how many soldiers the whole government sends to fight our security be formed, to guide our farmlands. It doesn't matter how many soldiers they send to kill our security men, to secure our farmland, to secure our mothers, to protect them and protect their crop. Today we see in a lot of videos that when the Eastern Security Network drove away the Fulani headman who come to destroy our farmlands and kill our mothers in the farm, the soldiers will be sent in order to destroy our farmlands. Why is it like this? How can you say Nigeria is a government and when a terrorist is being sent to destroy farm and crop and kill the mothers, and the owner of the farmland drove them away? Soldiers who are supposed to be for the life will move on to destroy the crop just because the terrorists is being sent away from farm. We are saying no to this. And we are saying freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Freedom.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Thank you all.
Anyị bụ ndị agha Biafra. N'ime ọbara Jizọs, anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Anyị bụ ndị agha Biafra. N'ime ọbara Jizọs, anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior.
We're coming to the end of the program. We're coming to the end of the program. And we'll see you again in Munich on the 26th of July 2021 for the release of our great Nnamdi Nnamdi Kanu. All over the world, people are protesting against the rendition of our great Nnamdi Nnamdi Kanu, which the law of 1953 have already covered him, but Nigerian government broke that law in order to suppress what we are doing. But we say no, our freedom must be restored. Thank you very much. And may Chukwu Kama bless you.
Have you ever seen someone who looks so tired after work?
They sent this woman away again. Chisholm.
Who's that?
I was doing, he said, I came in the kitchen, look at the kitchen.
Who sent her?
The people.
Who's
They
that?
come back again tomorrow.
Oh, no. I spoke to the woman today. She said it was really quiet, but she's going to start tomorrow. She was getting paid today.
And so if it's quiet, they can't stop the fire.
Mummy, if they have 3 workers already, I don't know. I spoke to her because I wanted to see if Chisholm was there. What you said, like, someone told Chisholm to go to someone else's house. That's the nice one, you know. Is there anything to see? It's starving.
When you eat biscuit, you eat every time. Huh?
Did you make it for us?
You can eat it, Chisholm knows it.
I need to call Daddy. I need to get money.
Yeah?
Did you eat my biscuits?
Huh?
Did you eat my biscuits? It's not yours.
I was hungry.
Okay.
But you will the whole place.
Okay, but if it's my biscuits, how do you not know it's for someone else?
Oh, yeah,
You
eat
eat
that Chisholm
everything.
thing.
No, it's not mine, it's Chisholm. But they can have £1, please, because you can eat my biscuits, but they can have £1.
I gave Chisholm the money to buy me break. 5 pounds, the last day. No, you bought a drink. You can drink the railway juice.
I literally don't ask you for money anymore, do you? And you can't even give me bloody £1, but you need my food.